We'll talk some boxing today also on the show. So much to talk about. Let's come back to the show now. Cecilia, what's going on? I know any opportunity we have, we'll talk about Leicester City from now till infinity. If you talk about Leicester City, someone must listen.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when you're English Premier League champions, then you have earned the right.
Particularly when you told people, shut up. We can rewrite history.
Yeah,
we can break those records.
Yes.
You talk about that.
Yeah. You want to?
I think news though. What's going on?
Yeah, it has to do with the organizer of the International Champions Cup, Charlie Stilitano. He says he made a comment some time ago, and he's now trying to clarify the statement.
Yeah.
And the issue is, it says when we were actually planning for this year's the International Champions Cup, they told them that they want to bring in Leicester City and all that because they already have Tottenham Hotspur. But then I told them, look, you can't have two English teams and all that. So that was what he said at that time. But when Leicester won the Premier League, now everyone was saying, okay, you actually said you don't need Leicester City. Now that they're English champions, we definitely want to bring them in. And like, no, let me clarify this. They just didn't want two English teams. They actually suggested Leicester as far as December and all that. You know, if you check the International Champions Cup, everyone expects the rich club, not just the winners, the rich clubs, the likes of Liverpool, Manchester United, Manchester City, Inter Milan, Barcelona are the clubs that usually play the International Champions Cup. But Leicester City now, how much are they really worth and all that? So they will definitely be playing in this year's International Champions Cup. And the one in August is between Barcelona and Liverpool. But this Leicester City, I mean, is a team you definitely want to watch it for. Everyone definitely be looking forward to them, to see them actually playing all kinds of exhibition games because of what they have done now. Stilitano actually saying the comment he made, people actually misquoted him. He didn't say Leicester are not worthy to be part of it. Let's just listen to him.
No, I never said that. In fact, quite the opposite. I think that I always felt that, and that's the beauty of our tournament, is that we pick who we want, who we believe is the team that the spectators want to see. And we invited Leicester earlier, even before December of this year, for Australia. But we had in Australia Spurs, Juventus, and our co-promoters there said, not sure we want another English team. Not that they didn't want Leicester per se, but even if we said, okay, we'll bring Chelsea, for example, they just didn't want another English team there. And so we ended up getting a little team from Spain called Atletico Madrid. Okay, so they're happy, and then we said, oh, but we really want Leicester. So way before there was any comments attributed to me, we had invited Leicester in writing to come. But for me, any Champions League, Leicester should be in it. I never was in favor of a closed league. And evidence of that is the fact that we invited them to our tournament just because they were a great story, not because they were champion, because everyone till 2-3 weeks ago was saying, they're going to collapse, they're going to collapse, they're going to collapse. But they never did under the great, hand of Claudio Ranieri. We at the ICC have the ability to be a little more flexible. And so we also know it's limited our time period when we could really do things. And so we can put the best of the best against each other during a small period of time, a window that I think the teams are happy and the fans are happy.
Okay, that's Stilitano there talking about the fact that, Leicester, of course, is now a team to be reckoned with because no one actually gave them a chance. Everyone felt they were going to collapse and all that until, the collapse thing was on their head. They went ahead to actually winning. And that tournament is actually the International Champions Cup. So Charlie is actually one of the organizers, and he's saying that, Leicester City are definitely welcome to compete in that particular tournament. Well, Austin, is really funny sometimes when you're not really winning and you don't have what it takes and all that, likes of Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester City, United, Liverpool are the ones regular in the International Champions Cup. Yeah. But right now, so what's
going to break in? Leicester City, and I like the way Stilitano started the conversation. He started with a smile I don't understand, or a little giggle like, oh my God, I've shot myself. Leicester City, they defied all odds, guys. And it's inexplicable, the sort of respect they have gain for themselves
Yeah.
internationally. We're talking about football.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are other teams that, and other top competitions, maybe for top teams in Europe that you never expect, that you put Leicester City into your schedule. Shame on you.
Yeah, Austin,
They're coming.
I mean, the International Champions Cup is more or less a preseason, tournament. So I don't think Leicester will be too worried whether they're invited or not. They will be playing in the Champions League next season.
That's bigger.
That's
Five games to go. A reporter asked Claudio Ranieri, are you worried that you might just lose the title? He says, have you thought about it that Leicester City will be playing at the UEFA Champions League? As you know, just try and understand that if if Leicester is drawn alongside either Barca or Real Madrid, they're coming to the King Power Stadium.
So,
they fulfilled already.
So
That's
National Champions Cup.
Well,
is small
please,
fry.
Tiliano, keep your apologies. Oh, fine. Well, Leicester City's revenues are coming now.
Yeah.
The owners are thinking of a bigger stadium. When you talk about them now, it's with some respect.
Surely.
So they don't care about the
Definitely.
International Champions Cup. But we care about season 8 of the Channels National Kids Cup because that's the foundation for grassroots football development in Nigeria. We'll let you see some highlights from day 3, and I'll come back. So much to talk about. Don't go anywhere. Stay.
Strikes the ball, and the ball is in. A beautifully taken goal. We found the top left corner, and the goalkeeper had no answer to that one. I don't know what goalkeeper Rahim Alade is playing at, but he seems to. He strikes it this time, and it's a beautiful strike. Beautiful strike. Sensational goal. He hold on to the ball. Could he beat up and use the pull one back? He strikes it, and it's a beautiful goal. He doesn't get better than that one. Brilliant, brilliant strike. The far corner and the goalkeeper had no chance. It's 2-1. And the corner kick is being swung in. And the goalkeeper is unable to hold on to that one as they concede the first goal. As they've been doing the most part of this game. But every time they hit the ball, they seem to come off short. He strikes it, and it's a beautiful shot. It's 2-0.
Jigawa have scored 20 goals and conceded 4. So that's the third goal going in for the boys from Kaduna.
They were the big teams, the big dogs in that group. But a beautiful strike, and that's 4. 4-0. But still, beautiful attack. Strikes it, and he makes it 4-5 this time.
And it's another goal. We don't know what our own final will look like. Will it be a Northern final? Oh my God, that is 7-0.
RG leading by 7-0. He struck the ball once again, and it finds the top right corner. It's 8-0.
Alakwe Ghost time. But the big battle, the big fight is between Anambra, and it's the first goal. They considered their first goal. And hope that they do them a favor. What a beautiful piece of skill. Looking for his man. Can he be the second goal? Oh my God, what a brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. 2-0. Goal.
Waiting for the referee's whistle. Blast the whistle. The young man steps up, strikes it, and he scores. The goalkeeper is rooted to the spot, and there was nothing he could do about it. 2-1.
They are still there, ball still with them. And it's a goal. It's a goal.
After that, we've seen goals, and we're expecting more goals today.
It's always a goal.
Always a goal into the post. But what sort of action we got yesterday? I mean, all the guys wanted to get into the quarterfinals. Remember, before day 3, 3 teams had already entered the quarterfinals, and that was Oshun, Kwara, Nasarawa, and Delta. So 5 schools needed to get into the quarterfinals, All of them wanted it, but not everyone. Just 8 teams there to advance. Good thing is, one Lagos school picked this national. That's the team with 9 lives. They're fighting, ensuring that they're not out of the competition. So if we have confirmation of the result, we'll just be running through the 3 results, season 8 of the Channels National Kids Cup. And then, guys, you saw the rivalry between Edo and Delta again. Last year, it was Edo Yanuge that took off Nana Private School from the competition. I know they met again in the same group. We've called it a group of life. And these guys from Delta, they're like, today, Warimu will carry last. Today, this place. And then the game started, and Edo scored 2. Edo were leading 2-0. And Nana had just 9 players, because after the screening, they were left with just 9 players on the pitch. And they had to fight. They fought, and then a 2-2. Yeah. That's rivalry right there. That's a derby.
Like, serious one. I think, you know, when kids are like, okay, they just want to have that respect for each other.
That's right.
In the sense that you couldn't defeat me, and I was not able to defeat you. Ending in a draw. But then I think Edo Arinze Primary School still have the edge. That's right. Because check what happened last year. I mean, it was a defeat, and this year it was a draw, so...
Okay, well, so we'll wait to see if next time, if they're together again, we'll know, we'll get the odds.
Yeah,
definitely. And like you said at the start of the show, it's at the business and stage, business end of the tournament now. So I expect the quarterfinals and the semifinal games to be a lot more competitive. Right. I expect the scoreline to not be as one-sided as we've seen so far in the competition. Just confirmation of the quarterfinal pairings that will be played today. Actually, some games have started already. Jankara from Nasarawa will play Kwai Boy of Kogi State. St. James Oshun will play National Primary School from Lagos, Yaba. Focal Point Kwara, one of the best teams so far in any competition will play in Rize, while the last game is going to feature, you know, Nana. I mean, Nana, I'm happy that they're back. It's a great school, you know, with good players, and they will play LGA Mohammed Kabir from Kaduna.
Wow.
Okay, the game I'm actually looking forward to is the game between Focal Point and Arize Primary School. How is it going to happen? I checked the goal scorers. Ali Sule from Sambo Primary School, that's in Jigawa.
Okay.
8 goals, James Chidi Ebube from Kaduna. Okay, 8 goals also. 5 goals, Yahaya Bayomi, Focal Point. I'm surprised that just one person had 5 goals from this school because they know how to score goals.
They share the goals around.
And 4 goals. Yeah, so many people now on 4 goals. Rawa Mohammed of Focal Point, Aquara State, of course. Mujid Oyaduto from Oyeduto.
Yeah. Mujid Oyeduto, yes. Okay, I mean, Austin, I don't care what competition it is. And if you're able to score 8 goals in 3 games, it's something to really
I know, Tayo,
celebrate.
But it's been really tight. Ali Sule, actually,